Give me about 2 minutes. I lost another file.
I know what it is. Big sandwich.
And I need to load up Twitter too to see how it looks. Oh, okay. Here we go. All right, then we back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the world of Verbalist. When you're now tuned in to Verbal Underground Sports Chronicle Saturday activities. Today we're going to discuss the NBA playoffs, but most importantly, first and foremost, let y'all know I got the co-host with me, VQ Margin, in the building. Talk to the people.
You know what it is. Tat, tat, tat. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, VQ Margin. We stay in the building. Everything changes in here. It just flew off the lips like that. But you got to definitely check out these hoop picks in the building. We about to be live with it. Tat, tat, tat. And get over the beat.
But yeah, no, yeah, it's been a minute, you know what I'm saying, since we've been on the channel and everything. So we decided to, you know, align accordingly with the NBA playoffs because if y'all tapped in how we aka tapped in, you know, it's a lot of wagers to be made. It's a lot of, you know, winners and losers to be determined. It's a lot of stars to be born. You know, it's a lot of legends to get set down, including the subject matter, you know, that we got on the screen today for you guys. You know, Kevin Durant, you know, everybody's favorite, right? How you feel about KD, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is he what you as far as like NBA rankings in 2024? Is KD someone still considered in like your top 10, or you know, is he slowly but like would you view him on the decline of his career? How are we looking at KD these days?
Decline for sure. And that ain't even no. That's not even. That's not even respect when we saying that, or when I'm saying it. I know that for sure. And I'm only saying it's a decline because we already reached the climax. You know what I'm saying? Physically, you know where you at. You know what I mean? Physically, be on that side of the game. We on that side of the hill, as they like to refer it to. So that's the only thing we. But for being top 10 in the league, yeah, definitely. You still have ball. Hence why the defensive coordinators, you know, I'm talking about like defensive coaches, the defensive schemes is set up to keep you at some type of bay or keep you at a minimum. You know what I mean? To keep you to the best of their ability. Still gonna get got. That's what makes you a top 10 all day. You feel me?
Nah, I definitely hear that, and I actually co-sign that. Like I think a part of the dynamic that got us even questioning KD's ability or his longevity, because I think we both can agree that he's on a decline. So how many years he got left? Cause we watching LeBron on what his 20 or 21st year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, I would wager that I don't know if KD has 21 plus years in him, but
What years he
that
at right
still
now?
does. Yeah, but it's, I guess, not to even shade or take away, but I guess what I'm ultimately trying to say for the career he has had so far, especially with a couple of major injuries, he's still like top 10 in scoring, and you know maybe top 25 in rebounds and like all kinds of stuff. He still has the stats to cement him a Hall of Fame
Yeah,
career. So,
yeah, Verbalist.
I think what's currently stopping him from being in the everyday conversations like he used to uh is maybe his inability to take advantage of series in the playoffs since he left Golden State. Like, what you think about that?
Yeah, but I mean, even before he got the goal, it was like Kevin Durant still was that boy on the team. And then when he got to go and stay, he had other pieces. We never seen him be like. I mean, I guess we can say what I'm about to say for a lot of the Bulls right now. We never seen him really just be like, yeah, it's mine. He has had hot games, and yeah, you won a title. You know what I'm saying? But if your man gave you 25, they gave you 25, you came up with 25. That's 75 points right there. You know what I'm saying? Not really you being that dude playing team ball, I guess. But as a like, I guess we trying to measure his instinct and shit. I guess right. Like you give me the ball, watch out. I'm gonna take it there, like type draw, because that's how I'm gonna measure it. You don't
Yeah,
really get
I
like
mean
that.
that's how it should be measured.
Yeah, but you don't really get that like that from him and shit. You know what I'm saying? But they also say the same thing about, you know what I'm saying, LBJ in the building. Like, you know what I mean? It's the thing about him. And like they rather make the good play. I mean, the good play give me the rock. So I don't know what they talking about. Like when we came back when we left the huddle, niggas said, give me the rock. Fuck what you talking about.
Nah, like well, he has help now, but even though one could say they probably traded away a lot of the help. You saw like Chris Paul with the Warriors, and I never understood it when it initially happened. I think we talked about it. Never understood it when it initially happened, and it didn't really produce no playoffs. Like not even in the playoff game. I mean the play-in game. They couldn't reach the mountaintop, and then they traded away DeAndre Ayton, to Portland. Now it ain't like he went to Portland and dominated. Uh, and to be fair, he wasn't anything special when he was on the Suns, but he still was a perimeter and defensive threat. You know what I'm saying? Better than what I think they got going on right now. They actually got smaller by having Devin Booker and Bradley Beal. So I don't know, man. Like maybe they was trying to take it back to the Mike D'Antoni days or whatever, with the running gun scoring, but uh
You
the
look at all
Phoenix
running.
Suns just ain't been a top team to me this year. Had they been a top team to you this year?
Nah, they ain't been a top team at all. They ain't been performing. They just got Bill back, which is, well, I mean, I ain't gonna say just got him back. He had him for a little bit, then he was, you know what I mean? And then he came back not too long ago. Let's put it like that. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. See, I don't even like to use the narrative when they be like, "Oh, you know that they was just figuring it out." Team, nah, nigga, ball up schemes. And niggas practice all day and shit. Like run the schemes, run the draw. But I also believe in positioning too, because a team like this on paper definitely looks like it's supposed to be a high scoring team. So
Right.
if we in control of the scoring, how if we could do that much doing all defense, and that's where they be getting. You know what I'm saying? Because if y'all not gonna be hitting every day, at least they don't. That's what's been the problem. They ain't been hitting like they would be. You feel me?
Right.
That nigga Booker be showing up like Clay Thompson and shit. And then
Oh
when he
man.
get a different
Oh
game,
man, hey,
and then we get a
hold
game,
on, man.
everybody
That
like
might be
nah.
considered disrespectful, man, because Clay been, bad all year. Like Booker did his thing this year. He had a couple of games where he got him over the mountaintop. I ain't see Clay do that once, so I
Yeah,
gotta I gotta actually put some
you
respect
ain't see
on Booker name, man.
we ain't
that
you
was
ain't seen
heavy.
that this year, but you seen Clay do it so many years back to back. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Devin Booker just now seeing the ball because your man KD over there. That's the only reason we was seeing Booker, and Booker nice too. But he was the dude that was getting double teamed by everybody, so you couldn't get off like where your heart was. Like you should have been able to if they double you get yours, be. But no, the other ball come over there, you should be getting yours. But it just goes to show, even when you the defense pulled off of you some, you still can't get buckets. When the defense was on Curry, Thompson was cooking niggas on the left side. Splash Bros, hello. Saying, I mean, Thompson just now, his number is up. That's all. It's time. So I ain't over your man. You score a 40-point game. Like, oh, you supposed to be scoring that. Give me 30s
right.
plus. That's what you're supposed to do. You and your man supposed to be giving anyway. You know what I mean? But it ain't happening. So nah, y'all niggas is I don't see y'all niggas going no further, man. I ain't even gonna be honest. I see the Wolves holding it down. I see the
Yeah.
Wolves holding because in this instance, where we at?
Wait. Like, what you mean? Like in the entire series?
Yeah,
Like you're betting on the Wolves to beat the Suns?
yeah,
Oh, that's heavy. That's heavy.
yeah. I said it.
Okay.
Yeah. Get
You
loud
care?
on that.
Well, hold on. Let me make sure that the people know that we're currently for the first time, but like moving forward as well. We're broadcasting on Twitter. Like you guys can see us live over there. Whenever the live streams, you know, get to recording. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to the Verbal Marketing page over there to catch up with all the latest, the Verbal Underground, Sports Chronicle, Hip Hop Chronicles, Entertainment Chronicles, Music Chronicles. You know, music might be coming sooner than you think. Like we was discussing the Drake and Kendrick and Chris Brown and Quavo a little bit earlier, but we gonna bring that back in the episode, maybe before the weekend's out. But yeah, we're live on Twitter. Make sure you go to the Verbal Marketing page and subscribe so you can catch us all the Verbal Underground live streams over there. Shout out to Elon. But yeah, man, let's get back into that, man, because that was interesting. I was surprised you even making that type of statement in the first game. So, how many games you think the Timberwolves need to take care of the Suns if that's the case?
How many games do they need?
Yeah,
What
like
about
you like 5 games, 6 games. Like how long? Like is this going to be a series? Like you see them getting
this?
handled, or is KD gonna go to work and make them work for it? Like, but you saying ultimately the Timberwolves gonna win? I'm just asking you what because you know the subject is KD. What we doing with KD then in this series? Like, what makes you think that? I need to know, sir.
Okay, number one, yeah, we're gonna go all seven. Number two,
Mm,
it ain't
respect.
really got nothing. Like number two, it I got 3 points, and two and three kind of marry each other, right? The second one is
Okay.
that when we start the conversation about the GOAT conversation or whatever the case would be, we already labeling a hierarchy. Even if we do talk about KD in that story, he's not in the top five when you give it to him. See what I'm saying? He's not gonna be in the top five, but we already know who he is behind because you ain't gonna give him three. You see what I'm saying? So we already know who, and you behind a current player right now who's still currently in the building. You feel me? So
I'm
now
listening.
this is why you ain't gonna be in the discussion because here you are, you got a first round, you on this team where you that guy.
Yeah.
Now you get into the playoffs when you succeed, right? Succeed. So you
Yeah.
barely made it in that joint. Y'all had to get it together, going against this young team who's actually had this team for a minute. They just with injuries and so forth, the pieces wasn't all there when it came to playoff time. But now look, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They main people been sitting down most of the year. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? Townsend been sitting down most of the time. And then he just started to come back maybe like a month ago, month and a half ago. Within the past 60 days, he just started coming back in the mix. Before then, it was just Ant Towns holding it down, right? Or it was his Ant Man and shit, right? Holding it down. So the narrative here is you're gonna play against a team that's gonna run you dry. You know what I'm saying? Run you down, get and then that'll be that because you're not a finisher. Never have been. Simple. And then you can't be in the way of and now I'm looking forward. We ain't gonna be in the way of that purple and gold that's coming through next. I said it because that's who y'all play next.
Oh, hey man, hold on, bro. One
Yeah.
yo, one shocker at a time. All right.
Nah, I'm dropping.
Hold on. First things first. First things first. All right. I agree with most of what you said, and I even like the name that you mentioned. Like you know, with it being Ant Man, because I totally agree. Like there is somebody who's quote unquote, you know, leading the charge for the next superstar conversation. I might be starting with Ant Man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
Like
And all right.
like
Mm-hmm.
when I take the time to like literally just you know whether it's highlights or replays of the actual game I might watch. When I take time to like legitimately, you know, because I'm trying to get my son to find players to you know study in the league currently, like how we used to. And like when I study the game tapes, I be sending my son Ant Man highlights. I ain't even gonna lie, because you know he it's just something about him. But sir, I gotta you know bring it back to your attention. You know we are talking about one Kevin Durant now. Now, are you maybe emphasizing some kind of a passing of the torch? Like, are you looking at Ant Man to carry the Timberwolves on his back, or are we looking at the Timberwolves to be like a team effort with Cat and you know like the rest of them boys? Like, you know, is the whole team going to take out KD, or you're saying Ant Man is going to be solely responsible for sending the Phoenix Suns home this summer? What we doing?
Nah, I'm not saying like that. No, don't give me Ant Man gonna have a marvelous performance as usual, but there's gonna be a team effort. The reason I singled him out is because the year he's been holding it down. He's been there in the pinnacle games. Pinnacle. He's been all season. He's been healthy,
Oh yes,
right? So
yes,
the players, the actual frontman of the player, which is K Towns, has been out, and then somebody else, the other boy who's with the damn, what was his name? Goldberg, Rudy.
yeah.
Ain't Rudy over there?
Rudy Poo.
You know what I'm saying? So the defensive presence wasn't even there majority of the season. Now they got him back you know what I mean? So
That
the
that is
Suns have
true.
been
Right on time.
See what I'm saying? The Suns been operating at peak performance this for the past.
Mhm.
Y'all been operating at that at y'all peak or where y'all should be. They got a whole nother level now. They got a whole nother gear because now the homies is back. Now it can go the other way too, but I don't see the narrative going down like that because once again, the next game is where it's like uh now we gotta start talking about entertainment. I feel you. See, now I might have to shift my glasses. See, that might have just been the basketball perspective of the ball. But if we start switching it over, we put our entertainment spectacles on. It's a different story.
And see, that's the thing with the NBA too over NFL, MLB, everybody else that's in the industry. Like, if one thing we can depend on when it comes to the NBA, especially during playoff time, is narratives.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was trying to get a little bit more insights from you in regards to, well, what are we doing with Ant-Man? Like is he next up? Because okay, here's let's talk to Timberwolves for a minute. Here's my viewpoint. Until this year, I always looked at the Timberwolves as like a second round exit, no matter what. Like that was their ceiling. Like Western Conference Finals and Finals, forget about it because they was, in my opinion, missing a piece, and especially since, in my opinion, and well, I might be a little biased, but like when they had Jimmy Butler, that was the piece. But they was the baby wolves, like they wasn't ready for a big dog like Jimmy Butler barking at them, especially when I was watching them play in Chicago and going right into that situation. Jimmy was on the beginning phase of his ascension to NBA stardom, right? Like, so
Right.
they would have grew by year 3 or 4 with Jimmy. Jimmy would have did for the Timberwolves exactly what he did for Miami the past 2 out of 4 years, taking them to the finals. So like that was my whole outlook with the Timberwolves. Like because y'all let Jimmy go, y'all will never, what I'm saying, sniff anything past the second round. But then, lo and behold, Ant Man came out of nowhere and just put us on notice.
Mm.
Like he made it cool since the KG era to say, "Hey, I want to watch a Timberwolves game."
Got you.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
think that's no coincidence. And you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then like I be looking for the flash in the pan moments where it's like, oh man, he back to averaging 15 points. He was all right, but he wasn't real. No, that's not the case. For some particular reason, he's getting better.
Mm-hmm.
And and then like to hear him talk how he talk, there is a meme floating around too where and man was making it clear like, hey, he's so hyped up for this first round against the Suns because KD is his favorite player of all time. So he was
Mm.
hyping it up. Like, most young boys, they be talking crazy. Like, yeah, we gonna whoop him, get him up out of here. Nah, he like, man, I'm honored to play the Suns because like I get to hoop against my basketball hero.
Got you.
So with that type of talk, I feel like the young man got something to prove.
Mm.
And what better way to make a statement than to conquer your hero? The same way Kobe and AI was, making it a mission to punish Mike on the floor. It was still respect, but it's like I gotta punish you because you know what I'm saying. Like I'm trying to get what you got.
Mm-hmm. I see
So
that.
yeah, so that was another reason why I was trying to see if we was in the same mindset when I was speaking on uh do you think this is a passing of the torch moment?
Yeah, no, I mess with that. I mess with that narrative. I mess with that narrative for sure. See, I didn't even think about it in that manner. I didn't even know that much intel was there. So that's your man's man. So shit, okay.
Man, I'm telling you, like when I look at, because like okay, two players, it might, yeah, two players I really really looked at this year because it's a struggle to watch the NBA nowadays. Can I be real? Like, we a long way from the era of watching the game from beginning to end. You
Mm-hmm.
know, like that era's over as far as I'm concerned. But, like I said, I'm in dad coach mode where, I'm trying to put my son on to certain people who I feel is moving the game forward in regards to how they shoot, how they dribble, how they, get teammates involved. Like I'm looking for the attributes so I can show him in real time, like this is what you want to focus on and develop your game upon. So two players that like just caught me like while I'm just doing my study, like caught me like yo, this is undeniable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is this person not getting, more headline news or got shoes or getting like TV deals? You know what I'm saying? Like that let me realize like, oh, you might be next up. Like it's coming. And that was Ant Man and SGA with OKC.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been seeing them.
Eh,
I've been seeing them on different commercials too.
Yeah, he just re-upped a shoe contract with Converse. He been with Converse before he blew up. So Converse just came and dumped the truck off on him because they like, nah, please don't go to Nike.
Yeah, right. Feel me?
He just took and he just took the Oklahoma City Thunder, another team where nobody saw coming, to
Mm-hmm.
number one in the Western Conference.
Yeah, over your man's and them.
Like so you even like so we giving we giving shout outs to the Timberwolves right now, but they won more games than the Timberwolves. SGA did that. And you know what I'm saying? And my man out there, he hooping like a young D Wade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
feel
then,
me? Up.
yep, then they got their rookie back. Cause it was all about Wimby, but the second best rookie and the one that's going to the playoffs, because Wimby at home chilling with his feet up, was Chet. You know what I'm saying? He was supposed to be the rookie of the year last year, but he got hurt.
Oh, the lanky boy.
Yeah, yeah. Remember he did that dunk and got hurt in like preseason or something?
Yeah.
He sat out the whole year. Then he came back this year, and like him and SGA together took the number one seed in the Western Conference over the Suns, over the Lakers, you know, over the Clippers, who's been looking good here and there. They there, right?
I mean, they there, but they ain't real.
I don't know, man. It's up to Kawhi to come alive, man.
That's the problem. Like it's been up to man. I ain't even gonna talk about it. It's been up to them, and it's up to him. But they got now. You got three other homies on the team who definitely can do it too. So nah, y'all
Hmm.
fraud. Y'all niggas in LA acting. Fuck, not bad. I mean, this is verbal underground, so I guess it's real.
I
You know what I'm
ain't, I, ain't,
saying?
I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you, sir.
Mm.
Uh, well, let me let me ask you this then. If KD does not survive this round, this would be like what, maybe the fourth, fifth year in a row where he either got put out in the first round or didn't make the playoffs at all. Like, I don't think KD has even sniffed the second round since he left Golden State. Uh, if if this goes down like this, and this would be what KD's second year with the Suns,
Mm.
like if it goes down like that, and the torch gets passed, what we doing with KD, man? Like, do we need him to just pick up the phone and hit Steph with the "Hey, big head," and
Mm. Mm. Mm.
you
Hey,
know,
big
do
I
we do
mean,
we do we retool in Phoenix or and go get a big man and try again, should KD be like, man, fuck all y'all and retire? Like, what we doing with KD, man?
I mean, ride it out in the sunset. You know what I'm talking about? Just ride it out there. Because anywhere else is gonna make. Anywhere else you go, then it starts up that fucking stigma again. It starts up the whole on paper shit again. Like it looks good on paper, but then executional wise, it's just but it just doesn't fit when y'all in that mode. The Clippers is just displaying that right now to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Well, I
might as
gotta.
well roll out. I mean, at this point in time, shit is business. How you want to do it? You want to finish it up right here, or you what? You want to go and get another check? At this point in time, that's all it'll be. I mean, because we got. Did he make the USA team? I'm pretty sure he did.
Oh.
Durant.
Uh. I gotta go back and look, but I think him and Ant-Man made it. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? They go all your marketable
Yep.
players right there because it's like when you
Kawhi
look at
too.
USA, you just gotta think about marketable players. So there you go. That's that. And you was talking about Ant-Man and a torch pat. There you go, right there. Marketable players, because that's all the fucking USA team is.
They got Tyler Halliburton on there too. Like, he gonna be up and coming for a couple of years.
Talking about the
He
Pacers.
on Yeah. The Team USA picked him up too. I thought that was an interesting one. The only one I was looking at crazy Team USA did was Drew Holiday. Like, but I get it though. They need somebody to play defense on them guards. But yeah, everybody else is like the ones we know. Like I think Kawhi was the last one that got picked up. I think they should have got Kyrie, but you know what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
possible that Embiid might go down because they say he already struggling. Well, yeah, you wanna go there? Like they said, your hometown favorite right now. Uh, Embiid, man, he had to exit the game pretty much every game since he been back. Tweaking some injuries on him. Like, are we expecting too much of him? You know what I'm saying? Following the MVP season last year, everything like is it not allowed to tell him to just sit it out, come back next year?
Nah, man, you can kiss my grits with a beat, and it's my fucking trust obsession. You could trust these. And I
Incredible.
said it's.
Incredible.
You know what I mean? Trust the process. Whatever process it is, I'm pretty sure your process is bullshit. Sure. Hey, keep going in the back. Whatever, nigga. Why you still can't drop just 20 and 10 and then leave? It's just the way shit is lining up.
So like you don't want to play him down the stretch. You just want him to go to work early and then get him up out of there. Like minute restriction type
Yeah, if
scenario.
that's what if you want to get into that, yeah. I mean, cause all
But it's
right,
the playoffs. Is that
no,
is that what we want in the playoffs? Go hard or
no,
go home, isn't it?
yeah, that's what I'm referring to. You go hard to go home, but he not choosing not to because he run into the back because his hand hurt or my
His
elbow.
hand hurt is
That ain't nothing
crazy.
stopping you from going up and down the court. There ain't nothing stopping you from doing what you need to do, homie. You got a little me. You got a little me. That looks very choosy to me. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if that's what you want, trust what process? Because that's his slogan. Trust the process and shit. If that's the process of scheming your way into something, all right, bet get 20 and 10 and go on about your business and shit. You know what I'm saying? They said my man Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, his statistics was he knew what he was going to do and how he was going to do it. See what I'm saying? Now Embiid ain't no steward of game like that, but he does have the ability to give you fucking 10 baskets and be on for at least 12 minutes to go ahead and give you 5 defensive rebounds per quarter. Simple. You know what I mean?
Nah, it definitely sounds like it. I can get with that.
So your little bumps and tweaks is like, all right, you know what I mean? So when it comes down in the Knicks got all the juice right now. The Knicks got a lot of like welcome back to NBA playoff juice going on. A B, can you deal with that? Knicks in Square Garden probably different now. Dang had a playoff game there and win. No, they had some last year, right?
You said Dame?
No, the Knicks in Madison Square Garden. They ain't had no
Oh,
playoffs game. How long?
Man, since the last time Julius Randle turned up, I want to say that might have been 2021.
You see what I'm saying? And they was there by chance, and niggas didn't expect them to have all that hype. This year, last year y'all almost made it. Y'all was like a game off. So this year
Hmm.
y'all already got the hype. Yeah, now y'all just showed and prove all year. Going to the playoffs. When's the last time the New York Knicks has been to the playoffs as a favorite?
Yeah,
That's
listen,
different.
like the New York Knicks with a number two seed in the 2024 playoffs is like it blew
See
my
what I
mind.
mean?
I ain't
That's
even gonna lie to you, like
different. To go to Mad Square Garden, nigga, Mad, because that's what it is. It's gonna be a Mad Square Garden. Be trust what
Madison
process.
Square Garden.
They're gonna fuck you up in that joint. Don't play up
Well,
there.
like that's okay. That's another one. I'm glad you did that. That's another one that not as much as Ant Man and SGA, but Jalen Brunson is another one that I've been taking a lot of interest in regards to his gameplay, and I think what kind of stuns me with his game is that he'll be considered like an undersized guard,
He is.
and the way he can drop 35, 40 with little to no effort, you know. So it's pretty interesting to me, man. I'm just saying, like, but I also get the same feeling. He's alright, but he's not real.
You're right. So we gonna remember they don't have your man Randall, and that's really the key component. Without my man right there, there's a big man deficiency that y'all got going on. He not a big
Yeah.
got that big man energy. So therefore, with him out of the mix, you ain't got that energy. So Brunson gonna carry him through the first. They going to the second round. I don't see him going no further than you know what I'm saying. Like, cause they play Milwaukee or Indiana. Uh,
Wait. Who you got going to the second round?
like the Knickerbocker.
Oh, okay. So you are like intentionally putting your Philly flag down. That's what you're doing.
Putting no flag down, nigga. I already spoke what I spoke. I'm trusting the process. And your process, Mr. Abid, when it comes to these games, is to
Uh,
leave hurt and injured and shit. And then that's it. That's your process. Unless you lying to the people right now, you got a different process that includes a W, my guy.
yeah.
What process you want me to trust? Yeah, will be.
Now I seen a lot of chatter, I guess, on social media in regards to people saying even with MB being a little banged up, uh, there's not really a lot of trust in the Knicks because me being a Chicago Bulls fan, I can vouch as well. It's a lot of question marks on Tom Thibodeau and his ability to run his players into the ground. Like he don't really rest his starters. He'll let the starters play 40 minutes if he can get out of. So
Mm-hmm.
like strategy wise, just let's play with the narrative a little bit. Like the a good narrative would be, hey, we want to see Embiid overcome the odds with injury and advance to the second round. That's it's a storyline there, right? So what are you buying to the whole concept of and like let's keep I don't know, like the Knicks ain't the greatest in defense. So if Maxi gets off or they 76 get some 3-point shooting, Embiid can shoot the three. He ain't got to go that all the way down to the post every single play. So uh coaching style wise, is it a possibility the 76ers can get through this?
How you just described it, just described the gameplay. No, definitely no. Now, why the fuck would you really want and be looking for a B to be out there shooting threes or any 2-pointer when you're going against the Knicks who don't have Julius Randle? Who you got to worry about? Tope? Is that who's the other big man over there? Tope? Come on, dog.
um
The easy win. You just knocked. You just gave the game plan, and if that game plan unfolds today, you that tell right there that the Sixers is going to take the L. because there's no reason why B shouldn't be down there getting them easy buckets that where he can get in the high probability buckets. What shooting like that for? What kind of offense are we running? We're running. Are we playing, running an offense to win this game today, or are we running this offense to keep the game close, or are we running this offense in a way that we're going to lose? See
That's
what I mean?
yeah, I can rock with that. That's very interesting. And like they doing the injury reports right now for the Knicks and the 76ers. Thibodeau was pretty much saying that not only uh both his starting centers pretty much are ready to go, which is, I guess, is a wink towards MB, let them know like Mitchell Robinson and Isaiah Hardenstein. I think that's how you say his name. They pretty much ready to go to work on MB just in case he come out
yeah.
the Superman. He might come with the cape on today and drop a that's MB, man. He might drop a quick 60 on their head for game one and go sit down on them.
Nah, stop it. You talking about something? Yeah, they giving a wink like they ready. You said who?
I mean, like, cause we know they ain't that, but like two healthy centers for maybe a 85% MB. I don't know. Like, Tom Thibodeau might like them eyes. He a little scheming. He might like them eyes. Like y'all can take out the ball.
Listen. Nah, listen.
2 for 1, baby. You better than 1, baby.
Like Hart team. First of all, no Hart and
y'all ain't even got a score. Just watch your man.
Yo, Hart and Scene was on my fantasy squad. He a rebound monster down there and shit. The reason he a rebound monster because he down there boxing out. That's the only fucking thing he doing. He boxing out, so he's getting them rebounds because he's an undersized. You know what I'm saying? But defensively, niggas get off on him like straight like that. All homo too, because that's how they get down.
Hey, just to let the people know too, man. Like the Verbal Underground, we are also live streaming moving forward on IG as well. So y'all definitely tap in with us for all the chronicles, music, sports, entertainment, like politics. It's election season, so we'll definitely be tapping into that as well. But currently streaming on IG, currently streaming on Twitter, and as always, come check us out. Subscribe to the YouTube page, the Verbal Underground, and a lot of playoff talk, man. So yeah, man. Moving on, man. Okay, so we got the Timberwolves with a 10-point lead. Well, 8 points now. Like any other breakout performances or breakout, superstars you expect in the playoffs? Like, we can take you to the East as well. Like, is there any players that you see like really just putting the league on notice going into next year?
Well, we already got home because since the Knicks is the last balls we was talking about,
Jalen Brunson. Yeah.
Him and it's another ball in this squad. Hold on, let me go to my drum. Homie and shit.
And I also gotta ask you about, the one that literally kicked it off this morning. The highlight star, like Donovan Mitchell. The Cavaliers, they won their game earlier in convincing fashion over the Orlando Magic. And that was largely in thanks to Donovan Mitchell. Now, Donovan Mitchell been around for a minute, but for some reason he always get that energy like he's still on the come up, right?
He hungry. He play like he hungry.
Yeah, so Spider dropped 30 points, 3 steals, 3 3-pointers, 3 assists, a lot of threes, you know what I'm saying? The three guy. So like what you think about Donovan Mitchell and the Cavs, man? Is there any real noise to be made over there, or it's the Magic? Like, what we doing?
Magic. Both, because you didn't Magic no insight, no tell that y'all really got a chance in this joint. Because statistically, no, y'all don't and shit. And even when I look at the other drawings, we look at the back doors, we look at the numerology on the set, they ain't even got it on that end either and shit. You know what I mean? So, for Donovan Mitchell to go off down there, he should go off down there as he should, because right now is your time to shine. If you go against whomever you go against in the next round, which most likely be Boston, my guy. Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to get none off. I'll just put it like that, because Boston's big ticket right now is what it is. This is their moment or not. So he got to get off now. You feel me saying? We got to, once again, we put the entertainment spectacles on. You asked earlier what was the hype about this game right here. Don Mitchell about to go off. I bet you would get a 50-point performance. I bet you would get a 50.
Okay.
And
I'll write that down. I'll revisit it if it happens. Wait, you saying in the series or the entire playoffs?
No, in the series.
Okay.
He gonna give Orlando 50. He gonna give Orlando 50 on one of these joints. He gonna put him down. That's it. And that'll be the end, that highlight and the close of that game in that series. You know what I mean? No matter what game that happens, this series you already know it's a wrap, man. Shit.
Well, let me tell you a quick fun fact about Donovan Mitchell that may even strengthen your argument. So, out of the highest career points per game in NBA history, playoff history, NBA playoff history, and we talking careers, all right? The highest career points per game, Donovan Mitchell is in 7th place all time.
See?
I'll give you who's in front of him. Let me tell you about the company he's keeping. And it's a name in there. It's 2 names in there that may surprise you, because we started the broadcast speaking on these 2 names. But I'll give you a shot in the dark. Who do you obviously think is number 1?
Your man,
career points per game in NBA playoff history.
Oh, you already know LBJ probably 5. You know what I mean?
No, sir. But he is on the list at number 5.
Said number 1 would be your man Jordan then.
You already know the true GOAT, my boy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, lamb chops. You know what I'm saying?
Don't play yourself no more like that. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you. Don't do it to yourself. Like, you sounded like you worked at ESPN for a minute. I was nervous. Like,
nah, nigga, I'm over here. You pop over.
That's right, man. All right. Number one, Michael Jordan with 33.4 points per game. Number 2,
AI.
Okay, yeah, 29.7 points. Number 3 is our guy, the subject matter, Kevin Durant, 29.4. See, that's what I'm saying about KD. Like, KD has all the stats and all the, he has it where it counts to get him to the Hall of Fame. But these last couple of years, it really doesn't tell the proper story of his NBA career, which is crazy. Number 4, Jerry West. Another GOAT that's like like on everybody's list somehow, like tells you a lot, right? He's Slim Shady of the NBA. Jerry West, 29.1. Then your boy LeBron James with 28.5. This one shocked me. Number 6, Devin Booker at 28 points per game in the playoffs. And number 7 is Donovan Mitchell with 27.8. So, like, yeah, man, like, Donovan Mitchell was in good company as far as like performance in the playoffs is concerned. So, you got him with the 50 piece. I'm assuming, like me as well, you have the Cleveland Cavaliers winning the series versus the Orlando Magic. I'm pretty sure we both can agree on that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like outside of Donovan, like I know a couple of the young boys over there on the team, but outside of Donovan, it's pretty much on his back, right? He's pretty much just a 2024 version of LeBron James, right?
I mean, no, not necessarily. So there is hold on, what's the boy name? I got you because they do. He got
No,
some
they got
decent
players over
homies
there,
there.
but it's like they not
Is
real.
he the star face? Absolutely. But do he got other ballers on his team? Yeah. Now this is like my man Jared Allen, the center. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what I'm trying to remember. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, look, he'll give you he a 10 and 15 board. I mean, he'll give you 10, 15 boards. You know what I'm saying? He give you
Well,
plus
he
10
did.
boards.
Let me give you a stat line. He did 16 points, 18 rebounds, and 2 steals today.
See what I'm saying? So
Now
he got a foundation there when it comes to my man because he offensive and defensive boards on there. Then he got shooters next to him, Strauss and the boy Yang, who's I think Yang ain't even a starter, but Yang starts every once in a while. And then Levert comes off the bench, and then so he got a nice decent foundation with him. And so he ain't got to do it all, but he can do most of the job. You know what I'm saying? So um and they play like they play like him. He is that identity of that team. He play like they got a chip on their shoulder all the time and shit. You know what I'm saying? So no, they don't have any marketable players like Mitchell. He is their only marketable player like that. But
I mean, listen. To be fair, man, it's hard to market anything or anybody in Cleveland if your name ain't LBJ.
that
Like
too. That's
even even man, what's my man that's the quarterback for the Browns right now.
oh my
He took oh man, Deshaun,
whatever.
right? Deshaun Watson, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, like now I know he had his messy situation, but like that's neither here or there. But even the head quarterback of the football team, which is primarily their pride in Cleveland. Cleveland, like yeah, the Cavs is cool, but that's a Brown city, and they can't even market Deshaun
Yeah.
Watson. And like
No.
I don't know, man. It's just I just feel like it's tough. We knew Spider before he went to Cleveland, so it's kind of different in
Right.
his regard. Cause we know you, bro. Like we seen you get down with another crappy team in Utah.
That's exactly why he's on that list. See that there or
Oh,
him being
okay.
on that tells you when he was in Utah how he had to be that one to pick the bucket up. He had to he had a Brandon Haywood and he had a little side homies like that you think will be assistant to the part. Nah, he has a still that he's still in the same position where he's carrying it, but he has other. The team is more foundationally solid. They ain't had no big man over there in Utah like that when he was there in the mix. Not nobody that's gonna get him 10 and 10. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Jared Allen will do some blocking for you and shit too. So it's he's in the same position with a better team. I guess you could put it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean that's the best way you can put it. But it ain't it's be enough to what you got to deal with when it comes to the next round from a basketball IQ standpoint. You know what I mean? Only way you can do that is if Miami win. Other than that, get off now. Make it real entertaining. Go out with a bang. You Philadelphia because next round you gonna be the carpet. Then put on.
All right. Well then, let's do it like this. Last question I have for you. Final game of the night, and we're gonna probably do another quick live stream either before or after the game. The Lakers versus the Nuggets. Like another rematch from last year. It was a swift ass kicking in the form of a sweep that the Joker handed to LeBron last year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the Lakers, they was a roller coaster to say the least, man. They had up periods, they had down periods. They are the current in season tournament champions. So, that's something for them to hang their hat on no matter what they do in the playoffs this year. But first round is gonna be one of them ones. So let me get your opening thoughts because I'm pretty sure we're gonna be going back and forth on this particular series, especially if the Lakers can still game one tonight. So we'll be arguing for the next couple of days. But just before things kick off tonight, how do you feel about the Lakers? Russell kind of waking up at the right time, AD kind of been healthy all year, but the champs are still the champs. How you feel about that particular series for the 2024 playoffs?
Number one, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this shit and acknowledge your verbiage. Yeah, I mean, I talk about how the Lakers is still won tonight. Yeah, I mean, that goes to show where your allegiance relies. Can't feel me. But let me tell you about that still. Robin Hood gave back to the community. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
In this instance, your king, your king, not mine.
No, stop that.
LBJ. Yo, you gonna see a turn from last year. That's all I'm gonna say. It ain't going down like that this time. They're gonna sweep Jokic or whatnot or what have you, but that would be a lovely.
Hey, hold up. Flag on the play. You know what I'm saying? Wow. They gonna do what, good sir?
I said I'm not saying they would sweep them, but I also am implying that if they would sweep them, that'll be a nice way to start the.
Wow. So that's on your bingo card.
No, this ain't no bingo card. This is the card. What are you talking about?
Man. Talking.
Hey, Doc, I'm reading Joker's obituary, homie. This ain't no bingo card. I'm talking about.
Let's go in real quick. Why don't you pull up that ESPN bet and what are the odds for the night's game just currently? If you don't mind entertaining me real quick.
Entertain, ye shall. You feel?
Because just winning game one alone, I can see the payouts now. But for you to even go as far as to say the series and even had the nerves to even mention a sweep, those odds sound, like I'm a celebrity overnight. So I need you to let me know what ESPN bet is working with, so I can figure out if I need to go ahead and produce a wager tonight.
They got the Nuggets as your favorite, and they got the Lakers at plus 220.
Okay, so that ain't too crazy, but it is game one. It is game one.
We ain't even there. I ain't gonna bring that up. But yeah, this is game one. Since we hear the other one, the Knicks are the favorites, and the Suns is the favorites. So that's what's happening for those one. But yeah, the Lakers here, man. I'm telling you, B. Listen, man. I ain't want to have to go there, but I think I'm gonna go in there anyway. It's the 25th year, man. I'm putting it there now. I'm putting this narrative out there now because that's the one that lines up, dog. Purple and gold gonna have another little joint on they another chip on their shoulder. Let's put it like that. Now niggas don't want to go in. Now niggas want to go inside for real when I start speaking out loud. Oh, all right. I'm talking about.
No, my bad. I had to mute myself. I was cussing. I just realized burnt one of my damn pieces in the oven. There go my Saturday. But that's I hear you, bro. I hear you. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I hear you, man. All right. Well, before we get up out of here, man.
Hold on. They do. Hold on. Here you go. To win the series, Lakers 4-0 is plus 3,300.
Let's put $2. Let's put it.
Look at it.
Understand? We gotta get it early, right? You gotta get it in early, right?
You're right, because you know it's gonna change after they play. You ain't know it's gonna
Jamie,
change.
put $2 in there and tell me what it produced for $2.
All
It's entertain me. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
right, bet. You're right. I'll put that on there. Put that on there. But yeah, that narrative would be crazy for that to start. And I'm telling you, man, like, yo, that's why I want to do it on the underground. This game, matter of fact, the purple and highly interested in purple and gold this year for multiple reasons and multiple factors. But the main one that stick out, man, Mama not dead, man. The 24 is written on this year's playoff sagas and storylines and narratives. This 24 has been just straight in the mix, man. Straight in the mix. I mean, ain't no reason to turn ahead from it now. You feel a dummy?
Yeah. Nah, you got that.
No.
All right. All right. Well, and for the record, because that's the next game up after this. Who do you got winning between the 76ers and the Knicks tonight? Who you got for game one?
I got Sixers game one though. Sixers come through game one though. You know what I'm talking about? I got
All
the
right.
Sixers game one. Matter of fact, I think I got Sixers on because we got both two games, right? I got them on the first two home games, and then once they start feeling that Madison Garden, that Mad Square Garden juice, yeah, nigga, it hit different. Because I think that's where they at. It's just been too long for them. Spike Lee outside, Nate Smith outside, yeah, and Benny the Butcher outside, nigga. Like,
Right.
I don't even know if he rap, but I know he get bodies. How about that?
No, I'm with you. I'm with you, good brother. Yeah, we might as well go ahead and put that a little better in then too. Like, what I'm saying? Like $1 for the 76ers tonight. Shout out to them. All right, well, we at that 1 hour mark, so we're gonna go ahead and cap it right here. And like I said, we'll be check us out on the socials, and if you're on YouTube, probably drop a post. We're gonna leave the live up. Hopefully, we don't get no violations. We ain't violating nobody today. I think we're doing good. So we're gonna leave the live up. We're gonna pop back out with either uh a prediction, or maybe you guys can tap in and watch me and Margarine make a live bet. And you guys can bite the style, or put your dollar up, or even join the conversation and let us know what your player props and game props are looking like. Be sure to go to Everything Subject to Change on YouTube, subscribe over there. And for everything else, entertainment wise, content wise, just type in Verbal Marketing on all your social platforms, Google's, all that stuff. We also gonna be loading this live up on Spotify later on today. So make sure y'all subscribe, tap in with us. Sports Chronicle, NBA playoff talk. We're gonna have MLB talk every now and then. Um, Man, it's the summertime. Y'all already know what time it is, man. So, sports is in live effect, and we back in the game as well. VQ Margin, the Verbalist one, we back in the game to go ahead and keep everybody up to speed and show you how we place these bets, and just enjoy the show, baby. Y'all get y'all popcorn. Y'all know how we do, but that's all I got for them, man. Like Margin, man, talk to the people, man. Send everybody out.
You already know what it is, man. You already told you where to look us at. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because you know it's somewhere on your screen, man.
Ding
And other
ding.
than that, we leave as we came. Peace and love. You heard?
Peace.